So Cindy, you mentioned pre-existing relationship, which we understand if you're doing business with families and friends, you already have the relationship, right? But as we exhaust the funds that our friends and family has, right, we want to create an additional relationship. What are some of those tactics that you've seen that is appropriate to meet SEC guidelines to establish that substantive relationships?
Sure. So we like to say have three contacts. We'll have that in-person meeting, you email, you meet for coffee. Well, in these times, it'll probably be more likely a Zoom call. But three good contacts with them where you've actually, discuss your philosophies, your investments, and establish that relationship and document the three meetings.
Hutch, you and I have three minimum contacts. When you're marketing a 506C, you can market to the world. It
Right.
does not matter if they're not accredited. The rule is you can only take accredited. But clearly, if I'm doing a post on Facebook or LinkedIn, I'm going to hit people that are not accredited.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah.
so there's no rule against doing that. The rule is don't take their money. But you and I have had enough conversations, and I know enough about you and you know enough about me that you satisfy the requirements of a pre-existing relationship without talking about a specific deal.
We've met a couple of times at an old Capital conference, at Best Ever conference. We're on the Zoom call. Does that count? Do emails count as well, or does there has to be some more in-depth discussion within those emails?
I'm not a big fan of just emails. Different SEC lawyers might go a little bit more towards emails. If I say, Heath, how you doing today? Great. I don't call that a minimum contact. Okay. Gotcha. I personally, I don't. If it's a more in-depth email, you're talking about, philosophies and, I agree with Cindy, especially now with what's going on. I think we all use Zoom. I use Zoom to tell my kids it's time for dinner. So to me, we're having a face-to-face conversation right now. So I can just Zoom and say, hey, just want to chat. What do you think about the market? Are you liking the market? Do you think we should buy gold right now? Blah, blah, blah. That's a contact. You and I have had discussions at 2 or 3 events. Yes, that's a contact.
Okay.
Each one is a contact. So while I was saying, I was using Hutch as an example, that each one of you, provided you're accredited investors, are more than welcome to invest in anything we're doing. So you guys clearly satisfy the minimum contacts. And that's why people have these education groups. If you think about it, you have a 2-a-day seminar. Okay, it's $99 to $399 for 2 days. And then those that want to have the education pay obviously a larger fee for these larger groups. And then you have another day, 2 days, 3 days. You've met your 3 minimum contacts. And so it's perfect for 506B because not only have you met those contacts, those minimum contacts, you now have a barrel of fish. You guys are all in the same group. You're all being taught the same thing, how to analyze properties, how to do this, how to do that. And so it's just like society. You're going to have a smaller percent of kind of the aggressive A types that will go out and find properties. And then you have the B types that are very good with making money, saving money, and then wanting to invest. So it's a perfect scenario for people wanting to go in and do 506Bs. And that's where you see a lot of the allure in the investment clubs. And we represent a lot of people in various investment clubs. And most of those investors and syndicators only do 506Bs. It's just much easier for them to do it. They have no reason to go out and syndicate a C.